My first contact with time banking was after I came to live here, and I'd been here a few years working with my daughter, and then the earthquake happened and our business was wrecked. And I thought, well, I've got to put something else into my life because it had been a full-time job. And I joined time banking, and before I had time to do any trades at all, I had a stroke. And I couldn't drive my car, I couldn't do housework, I couldn't do much, and I needed to be driven to the doctor. So the time bankers said, well, we'll provide the hours for you, you know. And then they said, well, you could earn some hours by reading this book about how time banking got started and write us a summary of the whole book. Because all I could do was sit there and hold a book or type on the laptop. And then Time Bank had its first national hui in Lyttelton, and we were all putting people up, you know, homestays for the weekend. And Helen Dew from Living Economies came to stay with me. She had Living Economies books with her, which I was very intrigued with. And then she went and talked to Margaret Jeffries at Project Lyttelton. You know, we could start up a library here in Lyttelton of all the books that are about what's going on to make the world a better place, you know. And they came and talked to me and said, look, you've had an experience as a librarian. Could you start the library up, you know? And we talked about ways to do it. And I said, yes, sure, I'd be very happy to do that. And it just went from there. I'm not a sociable person. I don't naturally socialise. I talk about something that's important. I don't just chat. And so in Project Lyttelton, I was meeting with other people who don't just chat. They talk about things that matter, and that's energising to be mixing with those kinds of people. I've got more energy now than I had 2 or 3 years ago because I'm mixing with people like Jen DeSpa, you know, and Gary Moore, and really movers and shakers. And so I feel like being a mover and shaker myself, you see.